On episode 140 of He Said, She Said movie reviews, we take a look at the Amazon Prime movie, Blow the Man Down. Welcome to He Said, She Said movie reviews. This is the podcast where a happily married couple with similar but different movie taste take a quick, spoiler-free look at the movies, helping you make the right decision before your next movie. I'm your host, Tim.
And I'm April.
So we just watched the newly released Blow the Man Down from Amazon Prime. I give this movie 2.5 stars in April.
Really? I'd definitely give it a 3. I might give it a 3.5 if I liked the ending a little bit better.
We'll tell you all about it right now. So this movie just came out on Amazon Prime. The storyline is about Mary Beth and Priscilla Connolly who attempt to cover up a gruesome run-in with a dangerous man. To conceal their crime, the sisters must go deep into the criminal underbelly of their hometown, uncovering the town's darkest secrets.
Okay, the directors were Bridget Savage Cole, known for The Q, TV, and Window Dressing, again TV. Danielle Cruddy, known for Window Dressing TV, and Julia, a short. I'm thinking that's a short film, if memory serves me. Okay. Writers, Bridget Savage Cole, again, and Danielle Cruddy, again.
Okay, this had a great cast of Margot Martindale, Sophia Lowe, Morgan Saylor, Evan Moss Bachrach, June Squibb, Marceline Hugo, Annette O'Toole, Linda Sherry, and Meredith Holzman.
The runtime was 91 minutes. It's rated R for language, some violence, some material, and brief drug use.
All right, this movie, I'll go first since I only gave, I gave it 2.5 stars.
Which surprised me. You went on and on about the music and...
Yeah, there were some things I really liked about this movie. And don't get me wrong, I was entertained. But I feel like this movie has a lot of problems that, for me, I mean, just trying to be a review and a critic, I have to point out the holes and the problems with this movie. So, it had an interesting theme. Small towns have big secrets. I thought the acting in this movie was very, very good. I particularly...
Go ahead.
I love Margot Martindale. I mean, she's the E. Emmett Walsh on the female side. She's that actress who's in every movie ever made and you never remember her name.
The acting is phenomenal. It's basically a cast of women, and all of them do a fantastic job. I do believe in the circle of women, and that is at heart what this movie is. They protect each other. They've stood by each other. It's interesting. What I really like about this movie is that it's different. I don't know. I just felt like I got a really good look in, not just a small town, but a small fishing town.
Yeah, this is it's set in a small town in Delaware, right?
Yes.
During the winter.
Go Biden. There we go.
So this is set in Delaware during the winter in a fishing village. Great setting, I thought. And the production design, I thought, was really good. And so was the cinematography. I love seeing winter in a fishing village.
I thought, obviously, the editing had to be doing okay because the movie, it went well. All of it. The pace moved along. And I thought the dialogue had some really good things in it. The ending, I think, probably made sense for the movie. I how I am. I don't like to leave with a bunch of questions with a movie, but some movies, they want you to. So with this movie.
Now, you're borderline spoiling this movie.
Okay, no, I'm not.
Okay, I just said borderline.
I want to say, though, that the acting... This is an interesting movie. It's worth you seeing. It covers a lot of relationships as well. So
For me, where I give it a 2.5, like I said, I enjoyed this movie for the most part. I thought the acting was really good. I loved the score in this movie. They used a quartet of gentlemen singing sailor songs and fishing
And Tim
songs.
knew several, by the way, which really freaked me out.
And I thought that was kind of cool. Even the opening scene during the credits, they show the four guys singing, which I thought was cool. I love the way they did that. There's a lot of quirkiness to this movie that I really liked. Where I thought this movie fails, and I think it really fails, there was a bunch of holes in the plot. Okay, and
Really?
the other
I thought
thing,
there was just one.
there was a lot, and a lot of stuff went unexplained. Where
Really?
just flat out unexplained.
Okay.
And I thought there was a lot of quirky characters in this movie.
Yes.
And they were very cardboard. There's no depth to them. They were quirky, but there was a lot of things that just weren't explained. You got no background of why this town had their secrets. You just hear about, well, back in the day, there was some problems, and we never heard really what the problems were.
Okay.
That created this. So there was
Okay,
plot
thank
holes.
you. I
Just saying.
appreciate that so much.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate it.
I definitely felt like there might have been 1 or 1.5 holes, but I think that they did
5
the
or
best
6.
they could. Now, to shoot a movie, tell a story within a few hours. As far as the cardboard characters, they don't have time, I don't think.
Well, that's the problem. They didn't.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough development in this movie.
Well, I enjoyed several of the characters. They were strange, and I think that makes for an interesting movie. I also want to say something about Annette O'Toole. I love her. My first movie, one of my favorite movies when I was young, and I went to the movie theater so many times to see her and Robbie Benson with One-on-One. Those of you that are older, I'm sure you remember that one. It's a basketball movie. She has been in a lot of work lately, and it's so great to have her back. I just wanted to say that.
And can I go back to what I was saying about the plot now in the story?
No.
For example,
let's move forward.
No, just seriously. Like the sisters, there was some tension between the sisters. They never developed it. They never gave us the reason why there was tension between
Sisters always have tension.
Okay. I don't know. Me and my sister didn't, so my sister and I, or whatever.
Well, I'm very close to my
And I know
sister,
she
but I'm
listens
sure
to
it
the
wasn't
podcast,
perfect.
so shout out to you, Patty. Hey.
I love my sister to death, but I'm sure every minute wasn't perfect. Anyway.
Okay.
All right. So this is worth seeing, in my opinion, just because it's different. Anyway, we're really enjoying here. We have heard from so many of you, and we have a really special podcast coming up. And yes, we definitely got all your ideas. And some of them we had seen, which we're going to go ahead and talk to you about, and some we haven't. And we're actually plotted. We've planned. So we thank you so much.
And if you want us to review something that's out there on streaming, send us an email, tim@hesaidshessaidmovies.com, and tell us what you want us to see and what you think of it, and give us a rating on it up to 5 stars. So.
Absolutely. We love hearing from you, and we'd like to do more of that sharing. But in this very difficult time right now in our world, I'm glad y'all are turning to movies and miniseries and documentaries just to watch, because not is it a mini form of escape, but it's also sometimes really good for the heart. So we will see you on the couch.
And remember, keep yourself self-quarantine. It's what you can do to help. Thanks a lot. See you on the couch.